Thank you for joining us a day after the stabbing.
Raw, uncut, and unfiltered macaroni. Big Tony Jones back at it Tuesday afternoon, midday. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got some stuff to get into, man. Let me make sure my monitor is straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but my daughter's making a whole bunch of noise in the background. You know, I got children in the house. It's summer vacation. Y'all know how it goes, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yesterday was a dope live. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot to get into yesterday. You know what I'm talking about? The Cardi B haters was out. And now I go on my timeline and it's everywhere. You know what I mean? She done wiped off the IG and everybody know about it. And I'm like, hey, at the end of the goddamn day, we called it. We called it first. 1, 2. I mean, I've been a player for a long time now. I've been a player since the 90s, man. You know what I'm talking about? I graduated Player University, class of 96. Matter of fact, valedictorian. Nigga, I graduated Consumer Karate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. So, ain't nothing you can't tell me about no playerism. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm talking about? Now, Cassie, they got herself into some shit. Yeah, she got a lawsuit coming. Yeah, she one of them little male workers. Yeah, he didn't like the fact that, you know, when she called out his information. You know, and told the feds his business, essentially. Now, we're going to get into that. Before we get into that, I got a little news clip that I found. You know, y'all know I like the news. Y'all know I got to stay up to date a little bit. Shout out to everybody in the United States of America, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna be moving down south and kicking with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? But we got a little situation to get into. Before we do that, salute to everybody that tuned in yesterday. Shout out to all my sisters in the chat. You know what I mean? Everybody, all the new subscribers, salute to you. Shout out to my player partners, my partner players. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna get down to the get down, y'all. All right, I got a little bit. I got some news we got to get into quick. Just one news snippet. And then you're going to want to stick tuned for what's going on with Cassie, though. Yeah.
Death of a St. Gabriel police captain. The investigative unit uncovered a bombshell about what led to the killing.
The Iberville Parish Sheriff's Office confirms Captain Devin Boutte and the suspect Warren Mitchell were in a relationship that spun out of control for both of them. Best casualty with what she uncovered.
Michael, Sylvia, this explosive information comes from the sheriff's office, where investigators told me Boutte and Mitchell were already on their radar after several tips. On Sunday, news of 34-year-old police captain.
Hey, yo. I don't mean to poke fun, but yo, isn't it ironic that the sheriff's name was Booty? He was taking. I mean, I have to know he did but on the other side of town. His last name is Booty. Oh, my God. I'm stupid. I know. I'm stupid.
Devin Boutte's potential murder rocked the small community of St. Gabriel.
Devin was in love with the police department.
Hold on a second. My monitor here is way behind. Let's go.
City of St. Gabriel. He loved this community.
Oh, hold on a second, y'all. 1 second, man. Oh, my goodness, bro. Ah, damn it. My bad, y'all. My bad. My other monitor shut off, god damn it. I gotta wait for the computer to turn back on. I apologize. But the man's last name is Booty now. I can't make that up. I can't make up the fact that his last name is Booty. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all give me a second, man. Let the Mac boot itself up. You know what I'm talking about? But so far, we got a situation. Sheriff is dead. All right. Last name is Booty. He's in a relationship with another male, obviously. But there's a reason why I'm going there with this. Not because they dibbled out. That's not where I'm going with this. All right? It gets a little deeper. And then I got a question. Right? What are the rules to being hired as a police officer? That's what I got to know. I need to know what is the rules? All right? Because motherfuckers can't be just getting jobs and doing the shit that they be doing. You know what I'm saying? And talk about you serving the community. All right, here we go. Oh man, that's way ahead. Hold on. Let me get this monitor here straight. What are you doing? All right, let's match this up. Where we at? 45. All right, let's go.
And they love him.
Bootie's chief, Kevin Ambo, was the first person to find his body.
Hopefully I'll never have to witness something like that again.
He tells us it was Bootie's boyfriend, Warren Mitchell III, who alerted him.
I was notified by the sailor, sent an officer out. I came out and checked myself, and I ended up finding him succumbed to his injuries.
Mitchell confessed over the phone. The sheriff's office says Bootie was...
We got a comment in the comment section. What you say, Lady T? Salute to you, Lady T. As a matter of fact, it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is well. Nothing but love to you. What do you say? I often wonder if some of these news articles are real because I heard the man's last name too and had to laugh. Yo, I mean, I'm saying, what if it's AI? What if they start having AI motherfucking TV networks and shit, and we don't even fucking know it's AI? I'm just saying. But when a man's last name is Booty, when your last name is Booty, hey yo, he must have got made fun of a lot. Yeah, as a child, they made fun of him a lot. You know what I'm
ambushed here in his home while he was sleeping. Mitchell allegedly stabbed him twice, once in the front and in the back. And investigators recovered that kitchen knife still inside Booty when they arrived. What they also recovered inside the home that the police captain and Mitchell had been sharing, drugs. According to the sheriff's office, Booty had been providing Mitchell with weed.
All right, that's where I was going. First of all, he stabbed him in the front and the back. You know that's a lover's quarrel. That's personal, all right? But then they found narcotics. That's when the situation got serious for me. I said, hold on. Pardon me, excuse me. They got narcotics in the house, and you supposed to be a sheriff? Come on, man. Ain't your last name Booty?
And meth to sell and use.
Seems to be that Booty lost his direction through the relationship with this man. It clouded his judgment.
Sheriff Brett Stassi says he had gotten a tip about this weeks ago.
The man clouded his judgment. You goddamn right. The man was all up inside Booty's booty. Yeah, listen, man, he stopped thinking straight a long time ago.
Would be our jurisdiction.
And actually asked the Attorney General's office to investigate Booty just 10 days before he was killed.
There's nothing that you can compare this crime to any other that I can remember in recent years.
The suspect, 25-year-old Warren Mitchell III, has a lengthy criminal past.
Drugs, robbery, even some indecent behavior with back when he was a juvenile.
And was even a suspect in a murder in Texas in 2021. In fact, he was out on bond for a robbery he allegedly committed last month.
So I'm saying, yo, so hold on. The whole time, see, that's why I don't do police. You knew the whole time he was dating this individual, he fucked up, and y'all didn't say nothing? Y'all was just, what y'all waiting for the wedding? Yeah. What if Booty decided to get married to the player? That's what we always gonna do. I mean, too late. He's a part of the family. All right, man, let me be serious. Let me be serious.
When the stabbing happened.
So good morning.
All right. Okay. Jay, all right. The main event. All right. Okay, yo, listen. You see this gentleman right here? Yeah, this man right here. Okay. This brother was one of the brothers that was getting paid from Cassie for services. Okay? What he alleges is pretty bad. Now, he's suing Cassie for some money now. I want y'all to hear his story. And family, let me know what you guys think while we're chatting, because I don't know what to think of this one. I don't know what to make of this one.
I am Dave, the man who has just sued Cassandra Ventura for damages involved in the Sean Combs sex trafficking trial. And I'm looking through social media and I see a lot of the women out there, particularly black women like myself, who choose to victim shame me and try to do everything they can to discredit me, because the truth is that the loss of the Sean Combs trial was a loss to the Me Too movement and to hating women like the women who are trying to insult me. So let me tell you something, you women out there who would like to insult me. This is my story. I was paid by Cassie, Cassandra Ventura, for 8 years to be her male provider. I didn't have to be the best looking guy. I was the best in bed. And because I was the best in bed, guess what? I was given this arrangement. I was coerced. I was drugged.
No, look, he just looked like a sketchy individual, man. Like, yo, you was sleeping with the No, man. Listen. I'm not one to judge no fucking body. But this motherfucker, I said, man, listen, y'all was looking at Craigslist or whatever y'all was looking at and saw this nigga and said, hey. Nah, nigga. And then it gets worse. Oh, no, his story gets worse. Oh, my God.
I was manipulated with promises of money and gifts for over a period of 8 years to continue to be this woman's provider at her expense and at the expense of Diddy. Now, at the time, legally, I didn't know my rights as well as I do now. I didn't create this conflict with Cassandra Ventura. She created it with me. She's the one who decided to bring up things that happened over 10 to 15 years ago to hold Sean Combs accountable for what was a partial truth. She's the person who introduced me to the U.S. Attorney's Office. She's the person who told the U.S. Attorney's Office about our relationship. So in essence, those out there who want to hate on me, who want to say that I'm attacking Cassie, you should realize the truth. That Cassandra Ventura, your idol, did this to herself. She exposed herself to liability when she got on the stand and decided to mention me as the male escort who was with her when she overdosed and Diddy made her have sex with him. That was a lie, people. Cassie had just woke up from sleeping 8 hours. Myself and Sean Combs were exhausted. We wanted to go home. Cassie's the one who forced that sexual encounter. People, she tells you that Sean Combs made...
You hear what the man is saying? Yo, listen, what he is saying is, Cassie, she's like the showcase madam. She's like the madam. She's like the one that was orchestrating the play 90% or at least a majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's 50-50. He said one time, the motherfuckers was tired. She slept 8 hours. They trying to go. She's still trying to have more. Now listen, man. If the brother can prove it, no, we got some problems. If he can prove it, because I'm saying, based off of what was going on in the testimonies in the trial, I think Cassie was in cahoots with the situation. Yeah, 100%.
Made her have sex on her menstrual cycle. I can't speak for anyone else but myself. But I know the one time that did happen, that Sean Combs was not responsible for that Cassie, in a drunken, intoxicated, hormonally imbalanced state due to her period, manipulated and forced herself on me during her menstrual cycle. And what I mean by that is I had no knowledge she was on her menstrual cycle because the room was completely dark. She manipulated the room. She manipulated the environment to get what she wanted, and then she totally got up like I was the one who should have been grateful. You're on your period. That's disgusting, and I deserved more respect than that. As a
Yo, listen. Y'all believe that shit? I said, listen, man. Excuse me. Pardon me. I done heard some wild stuff. All right? But this never came up in the trial. At least I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? Now. If what he's saying is true, and it can be proven, yo, Cassie's one sick individual, man. But you gotta remember the text messages where not even where the Punisher said what she asked for. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna repeat it because it's disgusting. We're seeing her character. There's some kind of character there. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, if I had laid down with a woman and forced myself on her and orgasmed in her and she got up and it was leaking out of her, so by statute, by case law definition, Cassandra Ventura sexually assaulted me. I'm not looking to destroy Cassie. I've given Cassie more than a year to settle this before things got out of control. The problem is she's being supported by women like you who would choose to attack male victims instead of accept the truth, which is that a woman could have lied to get revenge on the ex-boyfriend who broke her heart and hurt her. It happens, people. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and that's true. If you hurt some women, they will do everything in their power. If you hurt some men, they'll do everything in their power to hurt you. But I want to end this by saying this. Cassie did this to herself. They say he who sets out on the course of revenge should dig 2 graves. People, Cassie dug the grave that is Clayton Howard herself. Cassie got on the stand trying to destroy Diddy. She should have took her $20-30 million and walked into the sunset, people. She should have never gotten on the stand and created further liability for herself by telling more of the lie that she created to get this man sent to prison.
Yo, I I agree with. If she would have took that money and left, the situation wouldn't be what it is today. I think her credibility on the stand made no goddamn sense. I don't even know why the prosecution brought the bitch on stand. She didn't do nothing to help their case. All they proved was she was getting paid to fly across country for Putang. You know what I'm saying? So if you ask my opinion, that's a prostitute. Because if he's getting the charge of being the one who's soliciting, well, what about the one who's, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. You know what I'm talking about?
Prison for his life. She made a mistake when she got on the stand, people. She made a mistake when she got on the stand and lied about the events with Clayton Howard. Clayton Howard is a victim of Cassandra Ventura. Clayton Howard didn't ask to be in a relationship with Cassandra Ventura while she was sleeping with numerous men per week. I get it. You all think I was a nasty male prostitute sleeping with women, all different women all the time. It actually didn't work like that. To have certain types of people that can pay you that well, what you really have to do is you have to focus on people who are affluent.
Oh, but here's my thing though. Male and female prostitutes can still be assaulted. Just because he's a male prostitute or worker, you know what I'm saying? Does not mean that he cannot be assaulted. That's all I got to say. Because if the lights is turned off, I woke up and I see all this stuff. Because it's your cycle. Sure, nigga, that's assault. Yeah, I'm calling the police. I don't give a fuck. I'm tattletelling. I'm going back to the you know what I'm saying, elementary school, and I'm tattletelling. Fuck that.
And affluent people don't engage in activities like that. So I might have had a client once a month. The truth is I was only a male escort for 2 years. I continued in the profession because Cassie and Diddy continued to pay me very well, and I was an ex-con. I needed money. Yes, I was trapped in a situation. I'll admit that. I didn't know what to do. But does that mean I should be victim shamed because the same thing that happened to women all the time happened to me as a man? No. And for those women out there, for you black women who choose to shame me as a black man for telling my truth, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's probably pretty much all I have to say. You will not see me too much in the media. I don't need the public to believe me. I just need a jury of my peers and 12 people to believe me in a court. And thanks to the testimony of Cassie during the trial of Sean Combs, I have that. Thank you for watching. Stop victim shaming. Thank you.
Yo. Hold on a second. Nah, I don't know, man. It's a thin line. And most of the time, the males in a situation don't get taken seriously. Now, I'm not gonna lie to that. If you're a male and you ever call essay on a woman, they're gonna be like, what the hell is he talking about, man? He's lying. It don't make sense. But is it fair? No, it's a standard. It's a double standard, y'all. It's a double standard. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. You see his brother right here? Yeah, that's T.I., my partner. Tip Harris, my partner. Oh my God! It seems like every other day him and Tiny they got some essay issue with some girl. they have like a very extravagant adult life. You know what I'm saying? And now this lady, Sabrina Patterson, she's allegedly suing for a whole bunch of shit. Now, personally, I think she's talking because she done came up years ago. So this is the lady that's been at it, and it just keep getting worse. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I'm just out here, man, just thinking how beautiful it is today, man. You know, it's a beautiful day to not be a buster, man. It's a beautiful day to not hate on nobody. It's a beautiful day to not spread lies and to not be negative. It's a beautiful day, man, to mind your business. It's a beautiful day, bro. God has blessed us with this beautiful day. Don't take it for granted.
But allegedly, the boy, his son, King is involved in some shit too. Him and King. I said, yo, bro, you can't be having 3 sons with your son. Come on now. I said, come on. I said, there's a level of freaky leaky stuff that we got to. You know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be doing no activities with my boys. Come on now.
Don't take this beautiful day for granted. Don't be out here spreading propaganda just because you unhappy with your life and yourself. Man, God has blessed you too, man. He got your blessings. Don't look to nobody else and point blame at somebody else because you ain't reached and tapped into your blessings yet, they coming, all right? All right? And furthermore, I be in D.C., man. I be in D.C. at the Improv. It's 2 more shows. The rest done sold out.
Now, these are the messages that he's responding to. All right? This is what the Sabrina lady's saying. Don't make me drop trafficking receipts, you nasty piece of I ain't know what to say. Women like that, people like that, I don't think you got a case. Because had you had a case, you're not gonna go on social media and talk some talk. You're just gonna you're just gonna go to the police or go to the feds or do what you gotta do. All this other shit for attention don't make no sense to me. What it say? Posting how they pass the woman off to their male children next. I just told y'all that allegedly King was involved. And allegedly. I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true. But this is alleged. But the mere fact you going on social media and doing this shit, I don't know, lady. You should just went to the fence. If it's that serious. What? You made your wife eat every box in Atlanta to get a ring. Oh, shit. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm behind. But goddamn, what the fuck? Damn, okay.
If Tiny would pay that.
All right. Now we got to hear what this lady got to say. All right, hold on. Okay. I have no idea who this lady is to the situation. But she got some information. And I said, yo, bro, at the end of the day, some ladies just want to destroy a brother. That's why with the Diddy situation. That's why with all these brothers, we always look at the thin line before we just draw a conclusion. Yo, it's hunting season on the black entertainers. After what they did to Bill Cosby, I knew it was hunting season, bro.
Attention. She wouldn't be even into it right now with Tia. She's looking fucking attention. She wants Tiny. She obsessed with Tiny. Like, she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. Now, listen, this is my thing. If it came out, the Tip pulled a gun on her, right? How do we change?
She said the girl wants Tiny. Her obsession ain't even with Tip. I was saying, listen, man, I've seen Tip jump off a motherfucking stage for Tiny. Yo, him and Kane. Well, they was gonna beat the motherfucker down, bro. I swear to God.
Tip not the victim no more. Tip is the victim and Tiny now is the legend. How do we go from that? So she done got mad at Tamika for taking her husband. Here go the whole goddamn thing. She has a problem. She ain't talked about nothing about how she Tamika and Tip. I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about how she done sucked? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah. Y'all want to talk about that? Get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all how much she done. Why she ain't told y'all about she one of the women who used to go recruit the. What's up? Hey. Hey.
Oh, we're spilling tea now. So she's saying that Sabrina lady was one of the ladies that used to recruit women for them. Nah. This has been going on for a long time. Remember that Tip had they had the narcotics charges with the women and shit. But Tip always seems to beat the charges. So all we're seeing is a lifestyle. It's a swinger shit. No different than Diddy. You know what I'm talking about?
Tell the truth about me. Tell the truth about what you did to me and apologize. I'm gone. I don't want one dime. I don't want one dime. And here's the other stipulation. Do it within 7 days. Do it within 7 days. I don't want when you Man,
listen. Girls talking shit. First of all, you ain't gonna make no goddamn demands to a nigga like T.I. You ain't even gonna make no goddamn demands to a real nigga. It's what the fuck are we talking about? You got 7 niggas. You ain't got shit. You know what I'm talking about? Second of all, I don't believe her. You know, I think she just wanted Tiny, or maybe she didn't want a Tip, or maybe they didn't want her no more because look at her. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Your job is done. We don't need you no more. Fuck your feelings.
do this, what I'm saying right now, within 7 days.
But off the court,
All right. You heard what she said. The motherfucker got 7 days, y'all. That's what she said. It's a 7-day order. I don't believe the heifer. I think the heifer talking shit. You know what I'm talking about? I think her feelings is hurt, and now she wants attention. You hear what she said? I just want an apology. An apology for what? Your homegirl said you heard what she said. I don't want to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? Now, Anthony Edwards. Whew. Man, superstar basketball player, man. Superstar basketball player, man. Hell of a generational talent. But he might just be on the road to fucking up his life. I wasn't thinking about it till Nino Brown said it in yesterday's live, and it made me think. So now I have to do my backstory, my backtrack. All right, let's go.
That's the question. Who is he when the cameras are off? Judging by everything that's unfolded in just the past 2 years, one thing's for sure, it's messy. And this latest chapter, easily the messiest of all. Because here's a stat nobody's proud of. At just 23 years old, Edwards already has 4 kids with 4 different women. A family quadruple double? That's a number we expect to see on the scoreboard.
4 kids, 4 women. Come on, if I know math, that does not equal a good recipe for success, goddammit. No. That's not a good recipe for success any way you put that motherfucker. At all.
Not the birth certificate. At 23, Anthony Edwards already shares a baby mama with...
Hold on a second, y'all. All right, hold on. My monitor here behind.
Rappers Chief Keef and Lil Baby, and his baby mama drama dates back as far as September 2023. It all started when a woman named Deja Carlisle gave birth to his first child, a daughter named Aris. The NBA star was even there for the birth. Deja posted a touching photo of father and daughter captioned, "Your daddy was right there waiting to meet his firstborn." But just a month later, Edwards welcomed another child, Amir, with Allie D. Fast forward 5 months, and he and his longtime girlfriend Shannon Jackson had a daughter named Aislinn. Yep, the same baby he left the Sacramento Kings game at half.
Yo, bro! He had 3 girls pregnant at the same time? What the fuck are we talking about? Y'all listen to this. I can't blame the nigga. No, listen. The ladies knew what the fuck was going on when it was going on. They seen what, but yo, this is why we say gold digger activity. And then they gonna turn around and get pissed off. Nigga, what are we talking about? All 3 of y'all was pregnant at the same goddamn time. All 3 of y'all. It's fucked up. He's irresponsible. At all. Irresponsible. You know what I'm talking about? Holy shit.
Time for. That's 3 kids in under a year. While it may seem like Edwards is a present and supportive father, the reality is far messier, especially when it comes to his 4th baby mama, Aisha Howard, who has dragged him all over.
You see that? Okay, Aisha Howard, he's what, 24? She's 38. Nothing but plastic. I swear to God, man. These niggas in the plastic booty and the plastic breast. Y'all gotta stop the plastic breast. Anything named plastic, run. Run fast, do not look backwards. You know what I'm saying? Have some respect for yourself. Have some goddamn dignity. God damn it. Niggas falling for plastic.
Over the internet, Aisha, a 38-year-old influencer, gave birth to his 4th child, Aubrey, in October 2024. But long before the birth, things were already rocky. Edwards, 15 years younger than her, took her to court for paternity and child support, but not before he allegedly told her to get an abortion and that he hated her for having a child without a father. "I won't be in a child life I don't want. You are sick," Anthony Edwards said in a text she submitted.
Yo, but it's your fault. She's 15 years older than you. You popped off in it, and then you get mad at her. She trying to hit a lick. What are we talking about, nigga? If I'm her, and I'm being honest, I'm not getting rid of shit. Nigga, fuck that. You gonna pay me, dog. You gonna pay me today. The bitch is 15 years older than him. The bitch could have been his mama. I'm just saying. I think the nigga got a complex.
her court filings from the NBA star. Despite the pressure, Aisha went through with the pregnancy. A paternity test confirmed Edwards was the father, but that didn't smooth things over.
Bro, less than 24 hours ago, Drake.
Alright. Last thing I got for the afternoon. I appreciate everybody watching right now. Y'all know I appreciate y'all 100%. Smash up the like button one time. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe one time for a player partner. You know what I'm saying? We on our road to 2,000. We're trying to get there by September. Smash up the subscribe button one time for a player partner. Y'all know how we do it. All right, man. Drake. Oh, man, gosh. Drake can't win one. And I wasn't going to touch on it. But then I saw it all over my timeline. I said, I got to touch on a little bit of hip-hop. The nigga dropped the record. I thought the record was like, the beat's nice. It's cool. I thought it was wrong timing, though. That shit should have came out from before. My personal opinion. But I'm going to let y'all see what everybody else got to say about it. And then the situation that happened to him when he was on live. It was pretty bad.
Drake dropped a record from his upcoming album called Iceman, and this record has everybody talking about it. Now, the record is called What Did I Miss, and Drake is using a very interesting tactic to roll out this album. For the very first time ever, I believe, Drake went live on his YouTube channel. He recorded the music video for What Did I Miss live on his channel, and he then drove around Toronto in the truck with Iceman written on the back. This was Drake trying to get into his streaming bag because, as you guys all know, Drake rocks with a lot of the streamers. So this was Drake's way of trying to give back and also relate to the streamers. Now, the actual record, What Did I Miss, is getting a lot of mixed reactions from people. Obviously, you guys know Drake fans are going to love it. At this point, anything Drake puts out, they're going to support it. Now, there's also fans that are calling out Drake for basically repeating the same cycle of music. Certain people are saying, Drake, stop giving us the same kind of music every single time. We don't care if you don't have any real friends. We don't care about people that switched up on you. Please just give us something else. After the battle last year, a lot of Drake's friends actually...
Yeah, you know what, though? When I listen to the record, it sounds like something I heard before. And I'm going somewhere with this, all right? Because when Kendrick... Y'all gonna see what Kendrick was doing. When Drake's dropping this shit, Kendrick was doing something totally different. And it kind of made me think, yo, the song that Drake just dropped kind of sounds like one of Kendrick's songs. So as we get there, I want y'all to give me y'all opinion. You know what I'm talking about?
He came out and said Drake was unbothered. He could give two fucks about the pop-out show and anybody that betrayed him. But if you guys go look at the songs that Drake has been dropping lately, seems like Drake is gearing up for revenge. Especially when you have lyrics like this and What Did I Miss? Drake says you switched on the guys and supported the hater. Let's go. What's the get back for niggas? It's TBD. I look at this shit like a BTC. Could be down this week, then I'm up next week. Now, last night, Drake also had a scene in a music video for What Did I Miss, where he was surrounded by a bunch of guns. People called out Drake and said, bro, you know you have a lawsuit going on, right?
This is my issue with the music video. You're suing Kendrick Lamar right now for some shit. Why are you trying to... You can't be sneak dissing motherfuckers on songs and then got guns in your video like you finna go to war. The fuck are we talking about, man? The brother is losing touch with reality. I think he's having a midlife crisis. I'm being honest. At your age, your music should have matured a little bit. It hasn't. That's my opinion. You know what I'm talking about?
We do not want to hear or see anything tough coming from you ever again. We get it. You were an actor as a child, but enough is enough. It's time to be the real you, Drake. Now, these were just reactions from fans, but we do have reactions from people close to Kendrick. DJ Head gave a review for What Did I Miss? He said the song is cool. Appreciate being back in rap bag. However, couple things to note. Guns and video is acutely tone deaf. Yes, fake friends and humans are thin. That's the world we live in. Welcome. Asking what you missed like you've been off word with Carol Danvers is kind of wild. Either way, I'll be adding the record to my stations and mixes. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Drake fans were quickly on his ass. They posted this picture of Kendrick with his family while he's holding up a gun, and they asked him if guns in videos are only tone deaf when it comes to Drake. You guys can argue about that one in the comments below. Now, you guys already
Yes, 100%. It's only tone deaf when it comes to Drake. Because Drake didn't come from that, one. Two, we don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a different character, man. And based off the assassination of your character, you can't be pulling no gun shit. And listen, wait till you see what the motherfuckers did to that nigga on the live stream. We getting there, y'all. We getting there, y'all.
Knew that Hitter J3 was going to have a response. He said, damn, fam can't come up with his own lyrics. We know who said that first. Now, Hitter J3 did not specify which specific bar he was talking about, but fans have started to speculate that it's the bar about Chili Left Eye. And then finally, Gladys Malone actually called him out for using a different accent while he was confronting the fan that called him a bitch.
Yeah, man, trust me. Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
All right, hold on. Y'all got to see this whole exchange. These are the moments where Drake got to find out who he is. Because it's obviously a character, or you trying to put on the accent. I don't know.
So what then? So what then, big dog? Don't look away now, pussy. Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Don't get shy now. We'll fold that up right now. Nerd. Stop it. Stop it, man. Yeah. Blessings.
He referenced Kendrick Lamar's lyrics in Euphoria where he told Drake, there's no accent you can sell me. Now, despite all the chatter and critiques, Drake's what?
There's no accent you can sell me. This is the general synopsis. And the rollout for the record, I mean, it wasn't that good because Drake only got like, 2 million streams, and that's not good to his standard. When Kendrick doing 5-6 million on features. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God. But while Drake was doing that,
I Miss is officially in the top 5 on US Apple Music.
And the reaction from the community. Because the reaction from the reaction culture community.
Does this get to number 1 or does it fall out of the top 5?
Look at the concert Kendrick's putting on in Germany. When I saw this shit, I said, yo, bro, Kendrick took over the game. Now I want y'all to listen to the melody of this beat. Listen to the melody closely. Now when we hear Drake's new song, you can't tell me the melodies ain't the same. Look at the crowd.
So y'all think Drake is like one of the most hated artists?
Now we got the reaction community because I'm not one to react to music videos or songs for that matter. I'm just gonna be the guy telling y'all what I think after the fact.
Like, especially like right now. You know what I'm saying? Based off the past beef he had, you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people?
Last time I looked to my right, y'all was right there. We was cool, locked in. Yang and yang.
The beat sounds a lot similar. Just watch when we get closer.
Dang. See, listen to Drake P&D album. Drake was testing the waters. We got a couple hits out of that, for sure. But I said when Drake drops the solo album.
The Drake and P&G album was terrible. I don't want to hear whatever that song was called. The album was terrible.
It's revenge season. He's literally keeping tabs on it.
My monitor, y'all.
Everybody.
How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. Whoa, hold up.
You missed the part. It sounds an awful lot like Kendrick's record, man. It sounds a lot like it.
Well, we supposed to go to LA Fitness and eat right to get the abs. You know how much motherfucking tuna fish I was on to get the abs.
Drake thinks we're all morons. He thinks that we're idiots.
Cause yo, before I go, I got to touch on it. It's alleged the man got a BBL. I didn't know niggas to get BBLs. So I saw the shit. I said, wait a second. What am I missing? You know what I'm saying? Because when the brother said it, that's when I had to go think to myself, hold on, man. Is this true?
He shows a photo of himself with the glaring six-pack. He looks like an old He-Man or perhaps a G.I. Joe figurine. And get this, I'm going to read what he says. I'm wide awake for the nights that separate the type of guy to get it till they get it right from the type who just type.
Massage therapy is supposed to help your abs look more authentic. You are supposed to have your abs heal with the skin. You look transparent, Drake. Any more plastic that go into your damn stomach, you gonna be see-through.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
What did I miss? Now he gon' act like he don't know what's been going on.
You missed the part where you don't need the suit. It's about rap battles. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you missed. Why the fuck you throwing all these in here? I screw face, goddamn me.
Hey. You can't be suing niggas over rap battles. Then turn around and try to diss niggas on records. Talking about LeBron, talking about Kendrick, talking about the niggas that switched up. You got guns in the video. You can't do that shit when you got a lawsuit over a song. That's in my opinion. You know what I'm talking about? But I appreciate y'all tuning in on a Tuesday afternoon. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate y'all. We ain't gonna be here tomorrow, but we're going to be back at it on Thursday. Y'all know what time. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday. We're going to have some stuff to get into. You know what I'm talking about? And as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby. And it's nothing but love.